refugees back in the global spotlight, 8 years after fleeing Myanmar. Bangladesh is hosting a 3-day conference in Cox's Bazar, where refugees are set to share their hopes with diplomats and global partners. Dhaka says the talks aim to revive reparation and move the world from words to actions. Tony Cheng joins us now live from Cox's Bazar in Bangladesh. Tony, what's on the agenda today?
Well, at the conference, the main event is going to be the interim leader of Bangladesh, Muhammad Yunus, speaking to the gathered countries, 10 major donor countries, including China, Turkey, Qatar, Thailand, about how to get this story back on the global agenda. He feels it's slipped away and the situation here in the camp is getting increasingly perilous. But here in the camp itself, where the largest refugee camp in the world, where 1.5 Rohingya currently reside, people have gathered together to demonstrate, to mark the 8th anniversary of the Rohingya genocide, when 700,000 were forced out of their homes in Arakan State in Myanmar. They came over here to the border. Over the years that have followed, more have come. And they are calling for justice. They want to see justice for the Rohingya, and ultimately they want to go home. There is a sort of awareness that this conference is going on, but there is still a growing frustration here that the Rohingya, who many people call the most persecuted minority in the world, 90% of whom have been forced out of their homes to different places around the world, many of them here on the Bangladeshi border, that there is no justice for them and they are forced to live in really, frankly, very trying conditions.
Tony, do those Rohingya that you are with think that this conference is going to improve their circumstances somehow?
Well, frankly, there isn't a huge amount of awareness of what's going on about an hour up the road at that conference centre. But I think people are hopeful in the way that desperate people are hopeful. This is the only chance they have at this stage. A lot of people here gathered today for this demonstration wearing T-shirts calling for justice, and I think they are hopeful that Muhammad Yunus will represent their best interests. One of the things that's interesting about this conference is there have been attempts to speak directly to Rohingya leadership, and the people who are here in the camps are going to be going to the conference over the next couple of days to speak directly to those donor countries and the UN agencies. But at the same time, I think it is enormously frustrating for many of these people here. The one thing they really want is to go home. And at this stage, with fighting just a couple of kilometers over the border, that's next to impossible.
Обозначение Бангладеша Бангладеш проводит глобальную конференцию по вопросу репатриации рохинджа и беженцев. Бангладеш стал центром международного внимания, организовав крупную конференцию, посвященную гуманитарному кризису рохинджа. На встрече обсуждаются земной шар Европа и Африка, вопрос возвращения рохинджа в Мьянму, рукопожатие и международная помощь для более чем миллиона беженцев, проживающих в лагерях в Кокс-Базаре, весы права человека и поиск справедливого и безопасного решения. Эксперты отмечают, что кризис рохинджа стал одной из самых острых гуманитарных проблем современности. Бангладеш призывает мировое сообщество оказать больше поддержки, чтобы облегчить страдания беженцев и найти реальное политическое решение. Украшение с черным знаком вопроса, станет ли эта конференция шагом к возвращению рохинджа домой и прекращению многолетнего кризиса.